Hello again, everybody. Welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4 Season 3 action as the Neon are on the road, currently 8-4. We're taking on the 8-4 Outlaws. Neon currently just coming off a 2-game loss to the Spider Bears back-to-back. So they're going to try to get back on the winning side against the defending champion Outlaws. So let's get to it and see what happens. These two teams have met previously twice, and Neon won both games, outscored them 10-6. So it's been kind of close, but it has been a while since the two teams met. So let's see what happens as we get into this one. As Love Drummond's going to be on the mound for the Neon. She's 2-1 with a 1.52 ERA. And for the Outlaws is going to be Timber Hokie. Got a 1-0 record with a .47. So Neon could have the workout cut out for him. But if Love Drummond's on her game, Outlaws could have some trouble as well. So let's get into here and look at the lineups. And we got changes to make. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe we do. Arnold's going to come off. Luca's going to go back over there third. Connor's coming out, and Moreno's going back in. Do we want to keep Pruitt in, or do we want to bring Shipwreck back in? 'Cause Shipwreck has been kind of hot, but she's kind of cooled off here recently. We'll bring her back in for maybe a bat or two, see what happens. If she gets a hit, we'll keep her in. As everybody else is good to go, so let's go ahead and hop in. So for the Neon side, we got some high morale for Barajas, Sloan, and Bird, as well as Soundstooth, as they all has looking forward to this game. For the Outlaw side, we got some high morale for Rice out there in short, but the right fielder for Lloyd has some negative morale, so we'll see if that comes into play. As we're going to go play at Big Sky Ballpark. I think it's been a while since the Neon have been here. They're meeting at home plate. Another packed house. Again, lots of green out there in the stands. As the Neon have tons of fans out there. Looks like Neon shirts are outnumbering the Outlaw shirts. Which is funny to see, but we'll see what happens and see if it comes into play. As Barajas steps up the plate. The first baseman is batting .404. He's got 5 homers, 15 RBIs. Still having a decent year. As he fouls first pitch away. And this one's lined right to short, and Rice catches it for out number 1. And center fielder Chris Sloan steps in, batting .341. He's got 5 home runs, 11 RBIs. He started the season hot, but he's cooled off considerably as well. As he takes a strike on the outside corner. Out in front, fouled it off to the right-hand side, so it's 0-2. Hits this one high and deep to center. Does he have enough on it? Nope, it's going to be short. Bounces off the wall. Sloan is on his way to third. He's going to be safe there with a triple. So Neon have a run on third with 1 out. Prime scoring position for Kaylani Bird. Right fielder batting .481. 3 home runs at air best. She homered last game. But she grounds one out to short on this one. That's going to be enough to drive the run in. She's thrown out at first, but Sloan crosses the plate. And the Neon take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. And the second baseman, Avenue Nguyen, steps in, batting .408. She's got 2 homers, 14 RBIs. As her power game is kind of lacking so far early in this season. There's a ball outside. Strike on the outside, because her and Burr were fighting out for the home run title last season. That was in there for a strike. Hits it into the left. This has got a chance to drop, but left fielder's going to get there in time, and that's caught for the out. So that'll end the inning, but the Neon score first. It's now 1-0 going in the bottom of the first inning. And the first baseman, Zap Thornton, steps in. He's got a .360 average, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. As Drummond looks in, and her first pitch, taken for a strike down low in the inside corner. Curve misses. Change up is hammered deep to left. This is out of here. Well, the Outlaws answer right back. Only the third pitch they saw? 384 feet to left field. Home run number 5 for Thornton. RBI number 10. And this game's already tied again, back at 1. Here's the catcher, Chess Planar. 152 average of 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Let's see if Drummond can shake that home run off. First pitch misses low. There's a strike on the outside corner. Fouled away, so it's 1-2. Hit deep to left, but that's going to reach the seats. Foul ball. Curve misses low, so it's ball 2. Line shot to second. Avenue picks it up, throws to first. That's out number 1. That'll bring up Dearth Ali, center fielder, batting 146. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. And he hits the first pitch high in the right center. Avenue gave it a jump, but she was way out of her reach. Berto fired into second. And that's going to be a double. So the Outlaws are showing early while they're defending champs. But still early on. The second baseman Rodney Wood steps in. He's got a 195 average. 1 homer, 3 RBIs. And he takes the first pitch low and in. That's strike 1. As he swings over the top of that one, strike 2. Fastball took it high. That's a ball. Hit on the ground to second. Avenue has another play over to first. That's out number 2 as the runner advances over to third base. That brings up Dearth Rice. So there's 2 Dearths back to back. What if they're related? We're just having fun with names. Anyway, he takes the first pitch on the outside. That's ball 1. As Dearth is in a 256 average. And he hits this one on the ground to third. Luca Instigate has it over to first. That's out number 3. That'll end the inning. But the Outlaws answer back with 1 run of their own. So we go to the top of the second inning. It's 1-1 is your score. And left fielder Kaylee Shipwreck steps in. She's got a 467 average with 4 homers, 9 RBIs. She looks to have her power game pack possibly. As this one's grounded over towards second. Wood tosses over. That's out number 1. And Kaylee is retired on 1 pitch. That'll bring up the third baseman, Luca Instigate. He's got a 420 average. As he'll take a strike down low. He's got 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Swung underneath it. Missed it. Strike 2. Hit into right field, but this is going to hang up just long enough for the right fielder to get to it. And that's gloved for out number 2. Which brings up the catcher, Kid Moreno. He's got a 400 average. Got 1 homer. He's driven in 4. You're really hoping his power game picks up. He takes a ball up high. Down low for ball 2. There's a strike down the middle. Out in front, fouled it off to the left, so it's 2-2. Little looper out towards short, but shortstop has it. That's out number 3, and that'll end the inning as the Neon are retired in order. So move to the bottom of the second. Still 1-1 your score. And left fielder Mary Zhang steps in, 189 average. No homers, but has driven in 4. Swings the first pitch way out in front. She's looking for the fastball. Got the change. This one's hit on the ground just past Drummond. She can't corral it. That's going to be a leadoff single. So runner at first, nobody out for Fender Lloyd. Right fielder's got a 238 average. He's hit 3 homers, driven in 5. He swings through the fastball, strike 1. Slow tapper back to Drummond. She gets this one over to second for out number 1, over to first, double play. As the runner's retired. So that'll bring up the third baseman, Maximiliano Ahmed. He's got a 324 average with 5 homers, 7 RBIs. He's got some power numbers. As he takes a change up on the inside corner. Hit another one hit on the ground, right towards Avenue, who has it over to first. That's out number 3. And the Outlaws are retired here in the bottom of the second. So we move to the top of the third, still 1-1. So the shortstop, Bear Houndstooth, steps to the plate for his first at bat. He's got a 341 average, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. He's quietly having a decent season. His name isn't really mentioned much. As he grounds this one over towards third, Ahmed slings it over. That's out number 1. As the pitcher Drummond steps in now, 214 average. No homers or RBIs, but that should change at some point. She's too good of a batter to let that go along like that. She lines this one right up the middle. And she's going to be safe at first with a single. So back to top of the order for Barajas, who's 0 for 1. As his average has dropped below 400 now with that last at bat. Skies this one out to right center. Right fielder gets there, and Lloyd catches it for out number 2, and Drummond has to hold it first. But now there's 2 outs. That'll bring up Chris Sloan, who tripled his last time. No Neon players ever hit 2 triples in a game yet, so Sloan got a chance to do it here as he out in front, fouls it to the right. Takes a ball outside. Line shot to the right field. This is going to go through, and now it's going to put runners at first at second as Sloan picks up his second hit. So 2 outs, 2 men on for Kaylani Bird, who's 0 for 1, but she drove in the Neon's first run last time. She could drive in 3 if she can get a hold of one. She got a hold of one, but it's foul to the right. But she's going to ground it over to Rice at short. As the throw goes across, that's in time for out number 3. And the Neon go down. They leave 2 men on. No score, though. As we go to the bottom of the third, still 1-1. And both teams with 3 hits. Here's the starting pitcher, Timber Hokie. He's got 375 average, driven in 1. Gets a strike on the outside corner. Takes the change on the inside corner, strike 2. High fastball, misses high. Slider popped up left side. Houndstooth and Kaylee converge, but Houndstooth takes charge, and he gloves that for him for out number 1. And back to top of their order, here's Thornton, who homered on the 3rd pitch he saw. As he launches this one out to right, but Bird can get to this one in time. She backhands it. That's out number 2. So it brings up Chess Planar. 0 for 1. Takes the curve inside, strike 1. Change on the outside corner, strike 2. Popped up right hand side, foul territory. Everybody's converging. But Moreno's going to take charge of this. He'll glove it for out number 3. And the Outlaws are retired in order. So we move to the top of the 4th inning. Still a 1-1 game. So far it's a pitcher's duel like we thought it might be. See how long it lasts. Here's Avenue. She's 0 for 1. Smokes the first pitch foul to the left-hand side. Then takes a strike down low, so it's 0-2. Hit into right field. Just got a chance to drop, and will not. Drops right into the glove. That's out number 1. Shipwreck steps in for a second at bat. She's 0 for 1. So morale's starting to go down. Takes a ball down low. Skies it right side. Looks like second baseman's going to have it, and he's waving everybody off. And Wood gloves it for out number 2. So 2 down, nobody on for Luca Instigate. He's 0 for 1. As this one skied into right field as well, but everybody's getting under it so far. But Lloyd's there. He'll glove this one for out number 3, and they are retired in order once again. So no runs, no hits. Move to the bottom of the 4th. Still a 1-1 game. Yes, Dearth Ali steps in. He doubled his last time. First pitch misses low. Slider is smoked to deep center. This one's out of here. And Dearth Ali is only batting 100 and something when coming into this game. He's got 2 hits. And he homers on this one. 466 feet as he went down and crushed that slider. His 3rd home run of the year. That puts the Outlaws up 2-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. There's Rodney Wood. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike on the inside corner. And this one's smoked up here. They're hitting Drummond hard when they do hit her. This is going to be a double out in center field. And she has yet to strike anybody out either. That's unusual for her. As Dearth Rice steps in, he's 0 for 1. Runner at second. Nobody out. And this one's launched up in the center. This is going to drop for a hit. Runner's rounding third on his way home. Safe. I don't know why you're throwing over there. As the runner crosses the plate, and the other runner advances over towards second. So that's an RBI double. And it's now 3-1. This was fouled away. Still nobody out. Runner on second base once more. Strike two in the outside corner. Fouled away. Swung at, missed, strike three. Change got him. So that's Drummond's first strikeout of the day. That'll bring up Fender Lloyd. He's 0 for 1. Takes the fastball low. Strike one. Slider swung at and missed. Couldn't reach it. Hit on the ground. Shortstop has it. Over to third for the out. As the lead runner's tagged out at third. So that was a fielder's choice as the runner's up safe at first base. But it's now 2 outs for Maximiliano. He's 0 for 1. There's a slider on the outside corner. Strike one. Change-up smoked into center. Sloan's is there for the nice diving stop. That's out number 2. I thought it was already 3 outs. Well, never mind. This inning continues as the run crosses the plate. I miscounted outs, but it's now 4-1 now. So Outlaws take another run across. This left Drummond is getting hammered this inning. That one misses low. Changeup is in there for a strike. Fastball caught the outside corner. Strike two. Hit on the ground. Back to Drummond, who fires over to first. That's out number 3, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Outlaws pick up 3 hits and push 3 runs across as well. They now lead 4-1 going to top of the 5th. Brings up the catcher, Moreno. 0 for 1 on the day. As the Neon really need to get their bats going. But they're not going to do it this way, as this one's grounded over towards first. Thornton picks it up, steps on the base. That's out number 1. That'll bring up Houndstooth. He's 0 for 1. Takes a ball outside. Ball 2 down low and outside. Up high, ball 3, so 3-0. See if Houndstooth hits something to hit. He does not. They go ahead and walk him on 4 straight pitches. Which brings up Drummond, who singled her first time up. She can help herself tremendously if she can get a hold of one here. She does have home run power, but she's not going to do it on this one. This one's popped up behind second base. Caught for out number 2. Houndstooth holds it first. Brings up Barajas, who's 0 for 2. Neon need to get another runner on base to bring up the tying run. This one misses low for a ball. Line shot up the middle. Second baseman lays out to get it. Throw over. That's in time for out number 3. Nice defensive play. And the inning is over for the Neon. Leave a runner on base. Move to the bottom of the 5th. Neon trail by 3. Here's Zap Thornton. Homered in the first to get their scoring started. He's 1 for 2. And this may be the last inning Drummond pitches, as this one's fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Houndstooth lays out to get it. Over to first. Not in time. Runner just beats it. Nice try for Houndstooth, however. Brings up Planar, who's 0 for 2. And they do have a stealing threat at first base. There's a strike on the inside corner. Tossed over to first. So runner dives back in. Slider hit towards second. Avenue has it to second. Out number 1. Over to first. That's a double play. So the bases are empty for Dearth Ali, who homered his last time up. He's 2 for 2. Still batting less than 200. There's a strike down low. Check swing, but that misses low and outside. Fastball fouled off. Change up, swung at and missed. That's strike 3. That'll end the inning for the Outlaws as they come up empty this inning. Move to the top of the 6th. The Outlaws still up by 3. Brings up Chris Sloan. He's 2 for 2. He's been the best hitter for the Neon so far. As he fouls this one back. Ball on the outside. Slider missed. Another one fouled off the screen. So it's 1 and 2. Hit into right. This is going to drop for a hit. No, well, yeah, it is a hit. Right fielder dove for it, but just couldn't corral it. Bounces off the glove. I don't know if they're going to give him an error or a hit on that one. We'll find out next time up. Well, at the end of the inning. So runner at first for Kaylani Bird. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Sloan takes off as this one's up high. Sloan's going to be in there with a stolen base. So 1-1 count on Bird. So this one's launched into right field. This is going to drop foul. Tossed back to second. Sloan's going to hold. He's not stealing third. Check swing and misses high. Ball 2. Hit into right, but she's under this one. Sloan's going to have to hold second. It's not deep enough to advance. That's out number 1. As Avenue steps in for her third at bat, she's 0 for 2. As this was launched to deep to left, if it stays fair, it's out of here. Home run bounces off the foul pole. So Avenue comes through with the homer, her third of the year, 369 feet. As I said, right off the foul pole. And Leon are right back in this one. That's her third homer of the year. It's now 4 to 3. Brings up Kaylee Shipwreck. She's 0 for 2. Oh, she pops this one straight up, right towards the pitcher. Drop it. But he didn't. That's caught for out number 2. That'll bring up Luke Instigate. But we're going to make a change. Shipwreck has not had it today. Professor Morale's going down, so we're going to take her out. And Rince Pruitt's going to go play over there on left. This first pitch is inside for a ball. Swung at it, missed. He was late on that swing. Up high, ball 2. 2-1. Fouled away, so it's 2-2. Late on the fastball, swung at and missed, and Instigate goes down. But not before the Neon score 2 more. Let's move to the bottom of the 6th inning. 4 to 3 is your score. Outlaws still lead by 1. Brings up Rodney Wood, who's 1 for 2. Drummond, are you going to stay in here? At 56 pitches, this is your last inning. Unless you give up a hit. Then you're at, well, you gave up a hit. First pitch she throws, and this is hammered deep to center off the upper deck. .445 feet. Home run number 2. RBI number 4. And the Outlaws come playing long ball today. That's their third of the game. As Darth Rice steps in 1 for 2, and Drummond Day is done. She just does not have it today. And the bullpen is kind of worked as well. But Andre Brooks will come in to pitch. He's yet to give up an earned run. So we'll see if that holds true for the rest of this game. As the first pitch is fouled away. Strike on the outside corner. Fastball swung at and missed. So Brooks comes in throwing fire. Strikes him out on 3 pitches. Brings up Zhang, who's 1 for 2. First pitch hit into right field. Bird is there, but can't corral it. Bounces off the glove and gets away from her. That's going to allow the runner into second base. But it would have been worse if she let it go all the way to the wall. So runner at second with 1 out brings up Fender Lloyd. He's 0 for 2. First pitch swinging, can't get it. Swung right over the top. As this one's hit on the ground to second. Avenue fires to third. Not in time. Runner's safe. Just got under the tag. Let's go put runners on the corner. But still in a double play situation as Maximiliano steps in 0 for 1, but he did drive in a run last time up. This one's fouled away. Another one fouled off, so it's 0-2. Fastball swung at and missed. Strike 3. So 2 away for Timber Hokie. Pitcher's coming in here batting 0 for 2 today. Chance to drive in another run. And Brooks just needs one more out to get out of this jam. His first pitch misses low. Fastball fouled off. Slider in there, strike 2. Chased one outside the zone, swung at and missed, strike 3. So Andre comes in, shuts him down. But the Outlaws score another run off another homer. They lead 5-3 going to top of the 7th. As catcher Moreno steps in. He's got an 0 for 2 so far today. This one's way high for a ball. Out in front, I think he got under it. And it did. Caught right at the base of the warning track. That's out number 1. Gave it a high ride, but just got under it just too much. Brings up Bear Houndstooth 0 for 1. He walked his last time up. Line shot past the diving shortstop into left. So Houndstooth's going to be on base with his first hit of the day. And that'll bring up Brooks. I'm going to bring in a pinch hitter for him. He did his pitching job, though, in relief. But who's going to come in and pinch hit now? Arnold. Clayton is not that great. Connor's not that great either. Connor hasn't even got a base hit yet this season. None of these people are really that great off the bench. We'll bring Arnold in. We know she's got some hits. She's only batting 188, though. Line over the head to shortstop into left center. So she comes through. This one rolls all the way to the wall. Throw comes in, but that's going to put runners at second and third. And both runners are in scoring position now for Barajas. He's 0 for 3. With 1 out. Base hit could score 2. He's out in front, fouls it off to the right. Slider misses in. Inside again, ball 2. Smokes this one deep left. Barajas comes through. 3-run home run for Barajas. Upper deck shot for him. And Neon take the lead. 425 feet. Home run number 6. RBI 16, 17, and 18. Neon lead here in the 7th. Chris Sloan steps in, batting 330. Not batting 333. 386. He's 3 for 3 today. And this game just changed off that swing. Sloan takes a strike. But he's going to be out on this one as he pops this one up in the center. And Sloan's retired for the first time today. Out number 2. Brings up Kaylani. She's 0 for 3. She has driven in 1 run. And Hokie's day is done. His ERA jumped to 2.45 now. Corey Warren's going to come in to pitch. Got a 6.52 ERA. See if Burke can give him a nice proper welcome. First pitch misses low. Ball 1. Way inside. Almost hit her. It's ball 2. There's a strike down the middle. Hit into center. This is going to be caught for out number 3. And that'll end the inning. But the Neon come through. Arnold coming out. Let's see. Bradley's going to... Downtoss is a little tired, but we'll let him pitch. Neon score 3 in the top of the 7th. They take the lead. It's moving to the bottom of the inning. It's now 6-5. Bunch of back and forth. Here's Zap Thornton. 2 for 3. That home run in the first inning drew first blood for the Outlaws. Downtoss's first pitch. Swung at. Hit on the ground to third. Instigate has it. He'll throw to first. And that's in time for out number 1. As Planar steps in, 0 for 3. And the first pitch misses low, ball 1. Swung at and fouled away. Hit on the ground to second. Avenue lays out, stops it. But she always has issues corralling the ball if she dies out there for it. So it bounces off her glove. That's going to be an infield single. For Dearth Ali, who homered earlier in the game. He's 2 for 3. And Planar is getting replaced for a pinch runner. Armani Wallace is going to come in and run for her. Decent speed over there at first. First pitch is in there, strike down low. Misses low, so it's 1-1. Caught the outside corner, strike 2. Toss over, runner dives back in. So 1-2 count on the batter. Smokes into right. This is going to drop and go to the wall. And bounces away from Bird. This could drive in a run. Runner's on her way to home. Crosses the plate. That ties up the game. And the runner holds it second with an RBI double. So the game is tied once again. Here's Rodney Wood. He homered earlier. And this one's popped up into right field. Just drops foul. Hit into right center. This is going to drop all the way to the wall. This is going to drive in another run. So back-to-back RBI doubles. Brings up Dearth Rice. 1 for 3. Dantas is getting hammered out here. Change up on the outside corner for a strike. Out in front, fouled it off deep to left field. And another one launched deep to left. This one's got a chance to go. This one's out of here. Man, the Outlaws come out swinging. They answer right back once again. Take the lead and extend it. 369 feet. His 4th of the year. Jong steps up the bat. 2 for 3. Dantas is out of here. He was ineffective totally. Lawson is already tired. We can't really bring him in. So it's going to be up to Reese Bradley. Try to hold him. It's now 9-6 here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch, popped up right side. Avenue's got it for out number 2. Bring up Fender Lloyd, 0 for 3. And first pitch, drilled into right. Past the diving Avenue. That's going to be a single. So another runner on. As the Outlaws are hitting pretty much everything in sight in this game. Maximiliano 0 for 2. But has driven in a run. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Slider misses outside. Another one fouled off. So 1-2. High fastball swung at and missed. Couldn't get it. That's strike 3. That'll end the inning. But the Outlaws answer back with 4 more runs. They now lead 9-6 going on top of the 8th. So the pitcher's duel's over as the bullpens are getting hammered now. Here's Avenue Nguyen, 1 for 3. She did homer her last time up as Wallace is coming back out. She was pinch running, but now they're going to bring in Adonis Tamayo to play catcher. Shatters her bat as this one popped up right side in foul territory. It's caught for out number 1. So it brings up Rich Pruitt for his first at bat as he replaces Cayley out on left. He's got a .378 average with 5 homers and 13 ribbies. As he takes a strike. And this one's hit deep to center. This one's got a chance to go, but I think the wind's holding it up. Or is it? No, it's out of here. Home run for Pruitt. So the Neon inch closer. 425 feet as it just cleared that high wall there. Home run number 6. So the Neon are still fighting back. Here's losing Instigate, 0 for 3. This morale's starting to go down. Needs a heat to keep that going. So this was popped up in the left field. Got under it. This is going to be caught on the warning track. That's out number 2. As catcher Moreno steps in, 0 for 3. And this one's popped up left side foul territory, but this should reach the seats and will. Slider outside, ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. This is going to be out number 3 as Rice fires over, and that's retired. But the Neon pick up another run and inch a little bit closer. It's now 9-7, moving to the bottom of the 8th. Brings up Corey Warren, the pitcher, looking for his first hit of the season. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Hit right hand side. This is going to drop foul, so it's 0-2. Couldn't get the fastball, swung at and missed. That's strike 3. So back to top of the order. Here's Thornton again, who's 2 for 4. Grounded to third as last time. So he takes a ball on the inside. Fastball hit past the diving avenue into center. So he picks up his third hit and puts a runner at first with 1 out. For Tamayo, who's batting 150. So this is his first at bat of the game. Tamayo. I'm always pronouncing it wrong. Slider misses. It's in there. Strike 1. Curved in the dirt. Take it for a ball. Fastball taken. And runner's thrown out trying to steal second. So that's out number 2. And it's now a 1-2 count on the batter as well. Swung at and missed. Fastball got him. Strike 3. So the Outlaws pick up a hit, but it gets thrown out from the stolen base as they come up empty. But they still lead by 2 as moving to the top of the 9th. See if the Neon could come back. It's Houndstooth in here, 1 for 2. He got a single his last time up. He's been on base twice. Way inside, almost gets hit. Fouls it away. Line shot to center, but right at the center fielder. That's caught for the out. Brings up the pitcher, who's going to come out. I don't know who to bring in. I would bring Connor to do the contact, but he hasn't got a hit. I guess Adeline Clayton's going to have to come in. She's not doing anything either. She has no hits either this season. Takes the first pitch inside, strike. Outside, ball 1. Down low, ball 2. Line shot through in the middle. And Clayton's on first with a single. That brings up the tying run to the plate in the form of Barajas, who's already homered once. He's got a 3-run homer earlier. See if he can do it again. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Hit up the middle. This is going to drop for a hit. Not the home run, but they'll take it. That puts runners at first and second now. Still 1 away for Chris Sloan, who's 3 for 4. Let's see if the team captain can drive in some runs. First pitch fouled away. Ooh, late on the fastball. Swung at it, missed. 0-2. Line shot through for another hit. That's going to load him up. So bases loaded, 1 out for Kaylani Bird, who's 0 for 4. This is the opportunity here to get her first hit. And this would be a big one if she can come through. First pitch outside, ball 1. Popped up center field. This isn't going to do it. This is going to be caught for out number 2. Runners have to hold. It's down to the last chance. Here's Avenue. She did homer her last at bat. She's 1 for 4. All comes down to this one. Base hit could tie it. But she swung at a bad pitch. She reached for it. And this is going to be caught in right field for out number 3. And the Neon have dropped 3 straight games. They lose this one. 9-7 is going to be your final. Got out hit 15-12. Man, looked like they were going to come back there in the 9th, but just wasn't to be. Top batter for the Neon. We'll have to give this one to a couple of people, but probably give it to Barajas. Went 2 for 5 with the run scored, and the homer was a 3-run shot. For the Outlaws, you get to pick somebody over there. They all had good games. Everybody hit home runs anyway. They're all about the same. But probably Wood. 3 for 4, scored 3 times, hit the home run, and drove in 2 as well. Dantas to pick up the loss as he was totally ineffective. Pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs. One on being a homer. His ERA is now 10.12. And he loses his first game of the year. Dantas is having a terrible year this season. He was pretty good last year. But none of that has carried over for this season. Warren picks up the win for the Outlaws. 2 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 home run as well. Picks up his first win. He's now 1-1 on the year. Top 3 players, Rodney Wood, number 1, 3 for 4 with a homer, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Dearth Ali, number 2, 3 for 4 with a homer, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Then Dearth Rice, 2 for 4 with a homer, a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So defending champs come in. Well, they're at home, so they defend their championship at home against the Neon. That's the first time the Neon have lost to them in 3 meetings. But they did put up a fight. Looks like they were going to get blasted out of the park early on, but they came back fighting. Just didn't have it at the end. Man, anyway, let's see. You just farted in the locker room and it smells like weapons grade. Who do you put the blame on? Wesman, no. Oh, man, 2 players we like. But Wesman has the highest loyalty. We'll go ahead and knock his down. So that's a negative 20 for him. That ties both of them. And that'll do it for that. So let's get to this one. 7 games to simulate, so let's hop to it. First one, Lucky Breaks against the Bards, and the Bards are going to lose at home, 3-2. Fantastics and Ancients. Ancients are going to win this one in extras, 2-1. War Wagons and Elephants, a little back and forth on this one, and War Wagons hang on to win 4-3. Bards against the Spots. Spots are at home, which typically means a loss, and that is a loss. 10-6 they lose. Water Bullets and Tundras, and Water Bullets are going to win this one easily. 11-5 your final there. Guardians and Philosophers. Philosophers need this one to stay in the race for first place, but they get totally annihilated. 18-5 your final on that one. Serpents and Spider Bears. Spider Bears blast the Serpents around as well. 10-2. Well, Bush League Conference standings. Outlaws with that win continue to hold first place. Got a 9-4 record. 2.5 games over the Water Bullets. We're 7-7. Champs are 6-7. Energetics are 5-8. Bottlenoses are 4-9. Navy Payment Division. Spots still hold on to first. Got an 8-6 record. Got to have 1 game lead over the Guardians, who are 7-7. Favorites are 6-7. Craniums are 5-8. Bolters are 3-10. Dynamic Division. Tundra's lead with a 9-5 record. Got a half a game lead over the Machos, who are 8-5. Philosophers are 8-6. Razzles 7-6, and Riddles are 4-9. Over here at the Bleacher Bum Conference, Satisfactory Division, the Bandits lead their division with a 10-3 record. Got a 2-game lead over the Gobblers, who are 8-5. Serpents are 8-6. Bards are 7-7. Advocates are 5-8, and the Grays are 4-9. The Ambitious Division, the Freedom lead with an 8-5 record. Actually, they're tied with the Sewer Sneaks, both 8-5. War Wagons are a game and a half back with 7-7 record. Fantastics are 5-9, as are the Lucky Breaks. Persnickety Division, Neon, even though they've lost the 3rd straight game, they've still got a half game lead over the Elephants with an 8-5 record. Elephants are 8-6. Underworld are 7-6. Spider Bears are 7-7, and the Ancients are 7-7 as well. So currently, the Persnickety Division with the Neon reside in is now the closest division between all the teams. Best record is still the Bandits, who are 8-3. Worst record is going to be the Bolters, who are 3-10. Summary-wise, anything going on? Let's see. Chris Sloan refuses to trim his toenails, so his speed drops 2 points. Way to go, Sloan. Machos, they signed Curtis Estrada. Nimbus Pollard is dropped, so they swapped out first baseman. Swapped out the C, picked up the B-. Look at the power on Pollard, though. I mean, on Estrada. 98. Can't hit the ball due to his contact, but when he hits it, you'll know. The Advocates signed Jasper Splits. No Burns was kicked off, so a right fielder for a third baseman. A C for a C+. Batting-wise, well, gain more power, but he can't hit the ball. He's even worse than Estrada is, 17. Got a better arm, though. Better fielder, better speed. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Kareem Stewart was signed by the Spider Bears. Yves Splits was kicked off, so that's first baseman swapped out. C+ for a B-. Lost the arm, but he is a first baseman. They really don't need the arm that much over there. Got a much better hitter. And there's that. That's. I'm curious. Is there anybody in the free agent market that we might want to consider? Like in bullpen help would be nice. Whoops. Go back. Relievers would be splendid. Let's see. Oh man. RJ Salazar is the guy I think we had on the team briefly before we had to cut him. Due to budgets. Almost $4.3 million. What are we paying Dantas, I wonder? Dantas, you're making 5.8. You're a 60, 50, and a 60. Like I said, last year he was decent. He had a 3-1 record with a 2.30 ERA, but this season, look at you, 10-12. That's not going to cut it. Let's see, how many homers did you give up? So if we give up 3 home runs this year, and how many innings? 5 innings. You give up 1 home run almost every inning. Yeah, that's just not going to cut it. I'm tempted to get rid of you and pick up Salazar. His velocity is not there, but his junk and accuracy is. You played for the Underworld the last 2 seasons. Like I said, we had you briefly. If it's the same guy, I think it is. I'm thinking of making this change. Seriously considering this one. He's got 4 pitches. He can't hit, which is to be expected. He does have 2 negative traits, though, that are not what we really want to see. He's got the K neglector, negative velocity and negative junk when he has a 2-strike lead on the batter. And he's got Wild Thing. Increased error in pitch location when holding a power pitch for too long. Well, we don't really need that too often. That's not that big a deal. The K neglector could come and be a problem. But Dantas, you had a bonus or a negative or what? You just had a negative, which was accuracy on an 0-0. That's not that big a deal either. Okay, if we're going to lose velocity for sure, we're going to lose some speed on the bases, too, because you were a decent runner. So we lose speed. You only have 3 pitches. I think I'm making this change. Salazar, welcome to the team. Dantas, you are out of here. So we gain some salary for our surplus. Yeah, I think this change looks good for me. Like I said, we lose velocity, but that's hopefully won't be too big a deal. We'll get some junk and we'll get some accuracy. Yeah. We now have a new pitcher in the bullpen. Hopefully that helps. I think we had Salazar on the team earlier during the offseason, but we had to kick him off. But now that he's slightly cheaper, if this is indeed the same guy, yeah. We'll see how that plays off next game for the Neon. Hopefully that actually pays off. So now, economy-wise, surplus, regular season, we're making 39,000 per game now. So that'll help in the training department as they're making more per game, but we still can't really develop anybody. Can't afford any of these anyway. We can afford these, but it's not for players we want to help. Would like to help Shipwreck though, but not for negative power. That one would be terrific, but she's 37 years old, plus this costs almost $1.5 million, so no. So we're going to hold off on training. But again, Neon have lost 3 straight, so some changes just had to be made at some point, especially in the bullpen, because they have just been disappointing all year. So Dantas is now gone, and Salazar is taking his place. So we'll see if he makes an appearance next game, as the Neon are back at home taking on the Bolters, who are 3-10. So the Bolters have the worst record in the league, so maybe the Neon could come back. As Chase Cortez is going to be on the mound for the Bolters. He's no record so far. He's only a 2.04 ERA. So he's a decent pitcher. So I don't know what's happening with the rest of the team. As the Neon are going to send Owen Lozano on the mound. He's got a 1-1 record with a 2.79 ERA. So Neon look to bounce back after losing 3 straight. See if they can do it against the worst team in the league. Should be able to, you would think. But anything can happen. We'll see you back here for the next one.